Morning, everybody. My name is Coach Scott, and I am going to be running the UNE class today, which is for ages 18 months to 3 years old. So glad that you're here on this wonderful Tuesday. Before we get started with class today, I just wanted to say that you are awesome. Every single person in the world around us is awesome. And so with that, we should make sure that we're kind with our words, with our actions, how we treat each other, how you treat your sister or your brother, mom, dad, person you've never met before. We should be kind with our words, with our actions, okay? So we want to make sure that we treat people as nice as we can, because everybody deserves to be respected. And for us, that can mean to treat them the way we should treat them, to speak nicely, to act nicely towards everybody, whether they're older or if they're younger, if they're white, if they're black, if they're brown, if they're tan, if they're pale, whoever it is. Everybody deserves to be, should be treated kindly. Okay? So let's make sure that when we go about our day and we're playing, we're laughing, and we're having fun, that we are kind with everybody we meet. Okay? That is really important. It's probably more important. It is, in fact, more important than everything that we're going to do in class today, which is why I wanted to say that first, so we can make sure that we treat everybody kindly, nicely, with our words and our actions, okay? So thank you for listening. I hope that makes sense. If you're not sure what I said, please talk with mom or dad. Or if you have an older brother or sister, ask them so that they can help you understand why it's so important that we're kind to everybody we meet, whether they're a boy or a girl, old, young, black, white, brown, or anywhere in between. We want to be kind, okay? So as we get started today, with that in mind, we're going to have a great time together. I have some yoga planned for us. I have some fun animal conditioning that we're going to do. We're going to be working on our flexibility and our balance. So let's get started with our warm-up song today, which is a version of head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Do you know where your head is? Can you point to it? There it is. That's my head. Do you know where your shoulders are? Your shoulders, right here, okay? So we have head, shoulders, then our knees are here. That's where our legs bend. And then our toes, right down there, toes. Make sure you can see them, toes. So we have head, shoulders, knees, toes. Let's do that together before we do our song. Ready? Can you point to your head? Can you point to your shoulders? Can you touch your knees? What about your toes? Touch your toes. All right. So we've got head, shoulders, knees, toes. Now, if we have our listening ears on and our watching eyes, you're going to see me touch my head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and we'll hear our song tell us to do that, so we can do it together, okay? So let me get our song on, and we'll do our head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. Let's all join hands together. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. Let's all join hands together. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my my shoulders, my knees, my toes, my head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. Let's all join hands together.
Good job. So that's our head, our shoulders, our knees, and our toes. All right, important parts of our body to make sure that we know. All right, so let's go ahead and sit down and we'll do our stretches. We'll start by doing our straddle stretch. We're gonna put our arms up nice and high and straight. And can you take your hands? These are our hands. And we're gonna clap them together 3 times. Ready, go 1, 2, and 3. We're going to reach for a foot. Good work. Now come back up tall. We're gonna clap our hands together 2 times. Can you count to 2 with me? Ready, go 1 and 2. And reach for your other foot. Good. And come back up. Let's clap our hands together 1 time. Ready, go 1 and reach for the middle. Try to keep your legs flat and straight as you reach as far as you can. We're stretching. Good job. And now we're going to bring our legs together. This is a pike, and I have my toes pointed. I'll go this way so you can see them. My toes are pointed. Now watch my toes. You see these toes down here? All the way down there? I'm going to bring them up. This is called flexing. We're going to touch our toes 3 times. Are you ready? Put those arms up nice and straight, and we're going to keep our body as straight as we can, our upper body. We're going to touch our toes. Go 1, all the way back up. 2, all the way back up. And 3, all the way back up. Good job. We're going to lift up one of our legs, and we're going to make our foot go round and round and round, like the wheels on the bus go round and round, oh, round and round. Kind of a jazzy version of Wheels on the Bus. And then give that knee a squeeze. Oh, so good to see you. Right knee, and give it a kiss. Other foot, and this one that goes round and around we go. All right, and give that knee a squeeze. Oh, so good to see you. Left knee, how have you been? Give it a kiss. Now we're gonna bring our feet together, and we're gonna do our butterfly stretch. So take your hands, and we're gonna put them on our feet, and we're gonna flap our wings, and we're gonna fly like a butterfly, up and down, up and down, up and down. If you want, you can close your eyes and pretend that you're flying around the backyard or the side yard, wherever your flowers are. And picture the different colors of the flowers. Maybe you land on one, and then you go back and you fly some more, fly, 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 and you stop. And then you fly some more, and then you stop. And then you fly a little bit more. Good job. All right, and now can you bring your nose to your toes? Can you bring your nose to your toes? Oh, woof. Pee, you stinky feet. Pee, you stinky feet. Everybody's got stinky feet. Do you? Do you have stinky feet? I bet yours smell like roses. All right, let's do a little bit more butterfly, and then we're gonna put our nose to our toes. Ready? Stop. Nose for the toes. Whew. Stinky feet. All right, crisscross your legs, arms out wide, one big clap, and we're gonna roll our wrists. Make those wrists go round and round. We're making the meatballs. Nah, not a meatball day. Ice cream. We're making ice cream. And we're gonna plop it into our bowl. Then we're going to shake sprinkles on top, rainbow sprinkles, lots and lots of rainbow sprinkles, maybe some crushed Oreo, whatever you're into for your topping. All right, and eat it up. So good. All right, we're gonna eat our ice cream at the table, okay? Can you take your feet and put them flat on the ground, then take your hands and you're gonna put them right by your side, and you're gonna push up to a table. Try to get that belly up so you have a nice flat body. See how it's flat that way? Push that belly button up and then come back down. All right, now we're going to rock and roll. We've rocked and roll each week if you've been doing this each week. But if you're new and this is your first time, here's what you do. You're gonna take your hands, you're gonna grab your, we'll call them knees. you want to know what they really are, shins. This is our shin. We're going to grab them right here. Mom or dad, whoever's doing the class with you, you can put one hand on their knees, your other hand on their upper back, lower neck, so that way you can help to rock them back, roll them forward. Another way that you can do it, mom and dad, so that they get the sensation of rocking back and forth is you can kind of sit crisscross and then have them sit right in here. And while holding them, you can rock back and roll forward. If they're a little bit older and they're not able to do the rock and roll on their own, I would transition to having them do this. So that way we're working towards being able to rock back and roll forward on their own. So that would be the first one I showed. Have them hold their shins, their knees, and we're going to rock back and roll forward. We're going to rock back and we're going to roll forward. Why don't we do one more? Ready? Rock back, roll forward. Good job. All right. We're all stretched out. So today, for our activity, we are going to do some yoga. Our first position is called bumblebee breath. Now for this one, I want you to pretend like you are a bumblebee. What noise does a bee make? Caw! Caw! What? They don't make a caw noise? I really thought they did. Are you sure? What noise do they make? Bzzz. You're right. Bzzz. So listen, we're going to kneel. Can you be on your knees? I'll back up a little bit. See how I'm on my knees? What we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath, pretend that you're a bee. Try to breathe in through your nose. And then when we breathe out, we're going to go bzzz. Okay? Now, you can move your body around to pretend like you're flying like a bee, but make sure you're buzzing. You're making your lip tickle the back of your teeth, your tongue rather tickle the back of your teeth while we are breathing out, okay? So in through our nose, out through our mouth, but we're buzzing as we exhale, okay? Let's try that. Ready? In through your nose. Good job. Let's do that one more time. This time, let's see how long we can make our buzzing sound for. Ready? So if you take a really big breath, that was a long one. I should have timed it. That was probably the best one yet. So that's bumblebee breath. You take a deep breath through your nose, out through your mouth. Now we're going to go to our second yoga position, which is our cat stretch, okay? So for this one, you're going to start by kneeling on the ground. Then we're going to take our hands and we're going to put them down in front of us, okay? From here, we're going to take our bum and we're going to bring our bum to our feet. Okay. And then we're going to take our hands and we're going to slide them out so that we have a nice stretch in our arms. If you've ever seen a cat reach out and use their claws to kind of dig into mom and dad's nice couch or rug. Oh, love it when they do that, right? And you see them kind of pull for their fingernails with their claws rather. They're stretching their arms. That's our cat stretch. Stretching those arms. Ready? Let's try that again. So we're up on our knees. Then we take our hands. We're going to put them down in front of us. Then we're going to bring our bum to our feet. And then we're going to stretch our arms out in front. This is our cat stretch. Good. Now from here, we're going to go right into our seal stretch, okay? I need a little more space. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to bring our bum up. And then we're gonna bring our hips down and we're gonna push through our arms. So our legs are together behind us. Our hips are down towards the ground, but we're pushing up. So our head is up high and we're a seal. I don't know if that's a seal noise, but we'll go with it. We're doing our seal stretch. Ready? Let's try to go back into the cat stretch. Can you do that? Can you go back to the cat stretch like this? Just bring your bum back to your feet. Leave those arms out in front and you're stretching. Can you go back to seal? Ready? Let's try to go back to seal stretch. Forward, hips down, up. Seal stretch. Good job. All right, we have 2 more positions we're gonna try. This next one is called mountain. But for this one, we're gonna start by standing up nice and tall with our arms by our side, okay? Then we're gonna bring our hands out. The next thing we're gonna do after our hands are out is we're gonna bring them up and together. And we're gonna bring our elbows up. And we're doing mountain as we're standing. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. We can bring our hands back out and to our side. Let's do that mountain one more time. Pretend you're the biggest mountain in the whole world. Ready? Hands and arms down by your side. Bring those hands out. Together in front. Elbows up. Mountain. Good job. Arms back out to our side. Excellent. We have one more, a little bit of a nature theme here. So from the mountain, we're gonna go right to a tree, okay? So once again, we're gonna stand up nice and tall. This one's kind of tricky. We're gonna challenge ourselves with our last one. You can stand up nice and tall with your arms by your side. Then we're gonna bring our hands together in front, kind of like the mountain. And then you're gonna try to stand on one foot, okay? If you can bring it up higher, better. Woo, a little tippy. Then we're gonna take our arms and bring them, woo, I'm a tree in the wind. Arms out, there we go. And then try to bring them together up over your head. I know you can't see, but my hands are together. And this is tree. And then come back down. All right, so just so you can see what my hands were like when I was all the way up in the tree position, my hands were above my head like this. I know they were just out of the camera, but that's how we finish our tree pose. Let's try that one more time, okay? So we're gonna stand up nice and tall, all right? We wanna make sure we're nice and tall. We don't wanna be like this or like this, okay? Nice and tall. You are a strong tree, okay? The next thing is we're gonna bring our hands together in front of us, just like the mountain position. Then you're gonna bring one leg up. If you do this again, you can try you bringing your other leg up. So I'll try to do that right now. I'll bring my other leg up. From here, whoop, I'm a tree in the wind again. I'm gonna bring my arms out to make a Y. Whoop, find your balance and then bring them together over your head. For this one, mom and dad, you may need to help your child support their body a little bit, keep them from falling over. But if your child is getting closer to the age of 3, you guys can come down from your tree position. I would challenge them to try to do as much of it as they can by themselves to work on their balance and their core strength to control their body as they're standing on one leg. So that was our yoga. I hope you guys had some fun doing the mountain, the tree, the cat, seal, and the bumblebee breath, all right? We are going to move on to our animal conditioning so that we can work on making sure our body's nice and strong and that we're able to keep going when things get hard, okay? When we've been running a long time, we want to be able to keep on running, all right? So that's what conditioning is about, being able to keep going with our activity, okay? So if you want to get a quick drink of water, we'll go right into our animal conditioning. I'm going to just have a quick sip. Right. So our first one that we're going to do together is penguin. So for penguin, we're gonna go like this. When we're doing our emperor penguin, we're gonna go up on our tippy toes. Now, if I say fairy penguin, I want you to bend down, and now you've got your wings down by your side, and you're fairy penguin. Can I see emperor penguin? Up tall on your toes. Fairy penguin. Down. Want to try emperor penguin again? Up on your toes. Oop. Fairy penguin. Good. Now we're going to try a penguin waddle. Watch this. Keep your arms flat by your sides. We're going to try to bring our toes off the ground, and we're going to go straight legs, waddle around. Keep those toes up and waddle. Good. All right. Now, why don't we try to do a giraffe? So for our giraffe, we're going to stand up nice and tall, and we're going to see if we can walk around on our tippy toes with our arms up straight over our head. Can you walk around with nice straight legs doing a giraffe on your tippy toes? Nice straight arms up over your head. You're up on your tippy toes. Good. This is our animal conditioning. We are a giraffe with a nice tall, long neck reaching up high to the tree to eat the leaves. All right, now we're going to pretend that we're a cheetah. A cheetah is super fast. So we're going to try to run as fast as we can while we count to 10. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's try it. Ready? We're going to run as fast as we can for 10 seconds. Ready? Move our arms back and forth as we run right where we are. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. So that was our cheetah run. Now we're going to pretend that we're let's pretend that we're a dog. Let's pretend that we're a dog rolling around in a puddle of water. How about that? All right. So watch for this one. We're going to lay down on our stomach with our arms straight out. It's important that your arms are straight out, and we're going to roll over and back. Just keep rolling in that puddle of water. Rolling in that puddle of water. Just keep moving back and forth. Keep rolling. Mom and Dad, you can help your child roll by moving their legs, keeping their legs straight. You can help them to roll in their log roll. All right, now we're going to get out of the puddle, and you got to shake all the water off. All right, that was our dog rolling in a puddle of water. Now we're going to see if we can jump like a frog, and how high can we jump. So for this one, Mom, Dad, you might need to put your arms underneath your child's armpits so that you can help them jump up if they're not able to do a 2-foot jump yet, okay? And that's okay if they're not. That's something that developmentally children learn between the ages of 2 to 4. So some of us might not have it yet, and that's okay. For our frog jump, we're gonna come down here, and we're gonna go ribbit. And we're gonna jump up. Let's do that 6 times. We'll count together. Ready? We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. How high can you jump? Can you jump super high? 4, 5, 6. Ribbit. That was our frog jumps. Now, let's see if we can crawl around like a bear. All right, so go straight arms, and we're going to go straight legs, and we're going to walk around like a bear that's looking for blueberries or bugs. Did you know that bears eat bugs? They love bugs. Crawling around like a bear. Good work. All right. Let's see. We've done a bear. Can we pretend to be a gorilla? Can you pretend to be a gorilla with me? For this one, we're gonna see if we can shuffle around on the floor. So you're gonna be in your squat, and you're gonna put your arms on your knees, and we're gonna see if we can move around on our feet. If you need help, you can take your hands and put them down on the ground, and you can move your hands, and then you can move your feet. Okay? So shuffling like a gorilla. Feel free to go every now and then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Whew, that's our gorilla shuffle. Now, let's pretend that we're flamingos. You ever go to the zoo? Maybe you see the pink, light pink, bright pink bird that stands on one leg. You've probably seen a flamingo. So we're gonna stand up nice and tall, and let's see if we can bring one leg up. Can you stand on one foot? And let's see if we can count to 3. Ready? Go 1, 2, 3. Good job. All right, bring that leg down. Do you think you can lift your other foot up? Let's try that. And we'll count to 3 again. Ready? Go 1, 2, 3. Good work. All right. Now, I don't know if I've ever seen a flamingo do this, but we're gonna hop around on one foot. All right? So, can you bring one leg up? Can you go hop? Try to get that foot off the ground. Can you hop on that one foot? What about the other foot? Can you switch? Excellent. Good job. And let's do one more here. Let's pretend that we are want to try a crab? Let's try a crab. Hopefully you're not going to be too crabby with me. Take your hands, put them down on the floor. Your feet are flat in front, and you're going to lift your bum up and see if you can shuffle side to side. We're walking like a crab. Good work. All right, guys. Thanks so much for conditioning with me. I hope you had fun pretending to be all these different kinds of animals. Coach Caitlin will be back this coming Thursday, 10 a.m. for another You and Me class. Our summer schedule is out. If you're looking to enroll your child for a summer class, they begin right at the end of the month of June on June 30th. So feel free to check out that schedule. Any questions or if you need any assistance, we have people at the front desk every afternoon, evening, Monday through Friday from about 2 till 8, and also Saturday, 9 to 3. The number 781-562-0560, or you can email us info@metrosouthgymnastics.com. Thanks so much for joining, guys. I hope you had a lot of fun. Hopefully you can join Coach Caitlin this Thursday, 10 a.m. for another You and Me class. High five.